This is Mad Dog 2001. Congratulations to the New York Giants, knocking off my Super Bowl pick from the beginning of the year. Uh, Pretty much, what can I say? Uh, does this make Tom Brady any less of a quarterback? No. I mean, he's still what? Let's see if I can get this right. 14-3 in the playoffs. Wow. I mean, that's still pretty good. But anyways, this video's not about him. Eli Manning, you get 2 thumbs up by me. You knocked off the best quarterback in the NFL. You knocked off the best team in the NFL. Well, I take that back. You guys are the best team in the NFL. Like I said, if you go 16-0 in the season, you go... Well, I've never said this on video, but my thing is, you're judged on what you do in the playoffs. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. The Giants, they win the Super Bowl. Like I said, no disrespect to New England. I mean, New England got there. They were there when some idiots counted them out. They said, oh, they're going to lose to Jacksonville. They're going to lose to San Diego. Not the majority. I'm talking about those idiots that hate on New England for no good damn reason. If you have a reason to hate on them, that's one thing. But when you have no reason, you just hate them because they win, I don't like that. It's just like hating the Yankees because they win all the time. Well, okay. Yankees buy their teams, so that's understandable. But if, say, good example, in the National League, at least in the last, that people that watch baseball for a long period of time, they know the St. Louis Cardinals are one of the most hated teams in baseball, besides the St. Louis fans and maybe the other scattered St. Louis fans around the country. Usually it is they're hated because they win all the time, or at least they are the most winningest NL team of all time. Yeah, they have more world championships than the Braves, more world championships than the Dodgers, the Giants, you name it. 10 of them. That's more than any other team. That's just an example, not to get off track. So, the Giants, you win the Super Bowl. Is Eli showing a sign that he does not want to be labeled like his older brother? I hope so. I got nothing against Eli. You guys hate Eli. I mean, besides Giant fans. And a lot of people hate Eli. They blame Eli for everything. I don't think that's right. I've always thought Eli was a pretty decent quarterback. You know, the Patriots, they were knocked off. Their season means absolutely nothing. What do I think about it? I'm a little mad. I kind of wanted the Patriots to win. I'm not gonna lie. I stick with the AFC. I thought the AFC was supremacy to the NFC. Of course, the game was really close, and New England did lead the majority of the game by like 4 points. But the point is, Giants knocked them off at the end, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what happened that first, 45 minutes of that game. What's the result of it? That's what matters. New England, they're not, I don't think they're going to be one of these Super Bowl reject teams that, like every other Super Bowl runner-ups, don't do anything the very next season. Even though that stat is completely invalid since Seattle is probably the only exception to that rule. New England will be in the championship game next year, I'm thinking. Maybe not championship. They'll be in the playoffs next year. Now that the Giants have showed that the Patriots can be beat, I don't know if they're gonna be this immortal team next year. I still, things, Denver's gonna be a little better. I'm hoping, maybe. There's San Diego's gonna be good next year still. Phillip Rivers is a dick, but whatever. Not to take away from his playing ability. Still hate his fucking guts. That's just me being a Bronco fan. Don't hate him because he beats us. I don't like his attitude. Basically, The I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm shocked. I mean, it took me a day to make this video because I just couldn't believe it. Of course, I didn't see the game. I was at work. Doesn't that piss some people off? You know, you want to see the biggest game of the year and you can't. I also didn't get to see the NFC Championship, the AFC any playoff game this year. I did see the first half, I think, of some NFC Championship game. That was about it. No, NFC Divisional. No, it wasn't even Divisional. It was like the wild card game. That was the only game I really got. And I don't even remember it, so a lot of good that did. Anyways, Patriots, you know, you got nothing to be ashamed of. You played a good game. You stuck close with them too, and it wasn't like you guys got blown out. I mean, it was a close game, you know. And some people say that, from what I heard, you had a chance to win like they said, if there were more time on the clock, you would have won. Doesn't matter. Giants, take the Super Bowl for what it's worth. Do something next year with it. I mean, I want to see the New York Giants to be the class of the NFC next year. They should be. They played, you know, show Dallas that you're better than them. I know Cowboy fans are... It's weird because most Cowboy fans are actually happy you guys have won. At least the guys on here. I don't understand it. I mean, when the Raiders went to the Super Bowl in 2002, I wanted Tampa Bay to win, even though, you know, the whole freaking rest of the world wanted Oakland to win. You know, you gotta cheer against your rival. Don't cheer for him. If you're gonna stick conference, well, that's bullshit. Just like I will root against every team against the Colts, I do not hate the Patriots because our team beats them. Our team has the only winning record against them, at least since Tom Brady took over. We're 3-1 against the New England Patriots, including winning 3 in a row against them, the so-called Super Bowl champions. It's alright. Well, New England, you're the Super Bowl runner-ups, and hopefully you're there next year. Well, not in the Super Bowl, of course. I want my team to be there. Yeah. Like, since I got 2 minutes left, I'll just go on a little rant on the Broncos and what I think they should do. I think they really need to draft a running back this year. They keep trying to rely on these guys they bring in to rush for 1,000 yards. Yeah, that's great. Who cares if you rush for 1,000 yards? 1,000 yards means, in my mind, who gives a shit? You know, when you got over 90% of the running backs rushing for over 1,000 yards, people wouldn't care about 1,000 yards if it wasn't a nice round number. Now, when you rush like 1,500 yards, that's different. You know, so draft a running back. Take my advice. You got receivers. You got a good quarterback. Your defense probably needs some work on the defensive line. The linebackers are good. Maybe you can get one more in there. And the secondary is pretty good, at least personnel-wise. So, I mean, you guys are set. Get rid of Jim Bates. He's garbage. And then you guys have a pretty decent team. I'm hoping we have a team next year. If you draft the running back, I'll be psyched for it. Because, you know, we're going to get a pretty decent draft pick, so pick up the running back. I don't know who's in the draft. I don't watch college football. Don't have time for it. I'm always working. So, hoping, draft the running back. Take my advice. I mean, you did it when you drafted Clinton Portis. It worked well for you. Tayton Bell was pretty good. Draft a running back. First round. If not, get a wide receiver. Get someone on the offense. If you go defense every year, and this year it did nothing for you. So, Mike Shanahan, hopefully you're still here come the beginning of the season. Hoping. I like Shanahan. As you can tell, I have a video defense of Mike Shanahan. This is Mad Dog 2001. Hopefully, we'll be around for more.